About 20 years ago, Clay County power couple Jeannie and Guy Galena had a vision to create a free medical clinic and a soup kitchen to address what they saw as a critical need in their community. They did just that. In 2006, Jeannie focused on the clinic project, bringing together community members from all faiths to found the Way Free Medical Clinic. From this humble and simple beginning, no one imagined that it would or even could evolve into what it has become today. From an old church building to a modern, state-of-the-art, free medical and dental facility that is now our permanent home.
I was born in Mexico, and my family, we came to the States when I was very, very young. When we arrived, we didn't really speak the language. We didn't know too many people, so we had a hard time getting settled. And one of the things that happened is we reached out to a place very similar to the Way Free Medical Clinic. And through them, it segued into all sorts of resources from housing, food assistance, healthcare especially, and just getting that invitation into the community. I see myself as somewhat of a success story for the Way Clinic because of programs and places like this.
Growth for the Way was progressing well over the first decade. As the patient population grew, so did the volunteer pool. In 2017, like many nonprofit organizations, the Way stumbled and was suddenly on the verge of dissolution due to lack of funds. With no money in the bank and eroding confidence in the organization's funding supporters, a last-ditch effort was made to bring in an interim executive turnaround person who could find a way to create a path to solvency and ultimately sustainability. That happened to be me. And what was to be a one-year assignment turned out to be a 6-year journey that would become the most gratifying thing that I've done in my career. The financial turnaround went relatively smoothly, and soon the Way was growing again. But one singular event turned out to be as important as the very founding of the organization itself, the donation of the College Drive property by local businesswoman Karen King. It was extremely fortuitous to receive a gifted property situated in perhaps the most ideal spot suitable for a free medical clinic, directly across from St. John's River State College on what was now dubbed the Helping Highway. Both the Way's clinic facility and the Clay County Dental Care's free dental facility were both owned by Clay County government, and both were almost simultaneously slated for demolition. What at first seemed like an impossible proposition, taking in a free dental clinic into a building that was too small and would need more than $2 million to construct, turned into a divinely orchestrated blessing that would expand dental services to more residents in need. We struggled as we were reaching the finish line for the construction of the new clinic and found ourselves $200,000 short in our $2.6 million campaign. But the Clay County community and the Way supporters quickly filled in the gap and got us beyond the finish line in the nick of time. In addition to the new clinic facility, we also built a system to coordinate care and navigate those in need to the care that they deserve, which keeps patients out of our hospitals and saves the healthcare system millions over the coming years. Foremost, we've put in place a team of well-qualified staff members to support the 70-plus volunteers that make free care possible, led by Andrea Crowder, who assumed leadership of the organization upon my retirement.
It was after a 2-hour conversation at a local coffee shop that I met with Dawn Fan and had a discussion of becoming one of the administrators at the Way Clinic. After a little conversation with my husband and family, I decided to join the Way Clinic as the Associate Executive Director. I am honored to carry forward the mission of the Way Clinic. Our goal remains the same: to provide free, quality health care to the uninsured and underserved in our community.
Today, at their ribbon cutting for the Chamber of Commerce here, they actually passed the baton, if you will, from Don to Andrea. and just what a blessing Andrea has been, as well as Don, with the funding sources and things for the Way. And Andrea has been such a great influencer in this community. I met her years ago when she was working with the local hospital, and always a giver and always friendly, and she's been a big part of the Chamber of Commerce for years. And she's currently on our board and also one of our key ambassadors. But she's one of the people in our community that's always giving. And when she connected with the Way Clinic, she was the right person to be the next in charge to make this move to the next level.
Just this year, we put into service a new mobile medical unit purchased for the organization by Clay County government, allowing us to deploy medical services to rural and outlying areas of the county. The Coordinated Care Initiative and the mobile medical unit essentially completes the infrastructure needed to complete a countywide system of care for our county's most vulnerable residents. The Way Clinic is in good hands. But the story can't stop here. Yes, we built it, and yes, they did come in numbers. Now we need your monthly support to provide the ongoing care to our poor, our sick, pregnant women who strive for a healthy birth, veterans who can't access care, and the 25% of Clay's population who now can financially qualify for free medical and dental care. Please join our community of supporters and volunteer and give today.